All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. Look, guys, I did not know Deontay Wilder was fighting tonight, so I finally watched the fight just now. Somebody put it up on YouTube. It was on BLK Prime, so there wasn't much marketing for the fight, and people weren't really talking about it. But I was interested in seeing what Deontay Wilder looked like tonight, and he's been out of the ring for 2 years. No, he's been out of the ring for about a year. You guys know his last fight was with Zhali Zhang. He had two back-to-back losses, Zhali Zhang and Joseph Parker. So he's been on hiatus, and I would say the guy he was fighting tonight was sort of a tune-up fight to get him back prepared for the top guys at heavyweight. What did I think about his performance tonight? Well, first of all, let me say this. Congratulations to Deontay Wilder for getting the win, improving his record to 44-4 with a 7-round stoppage. Now, Wilder is 39 years old, so I didn't really expect much change from him, I would say, in a sense. And he has a new trainer. I didn't know he had a new trainer. I think his new trainer name is Don House. He got rid of Malik Scott. You know, a lot of people were complaining about Malik Scott. So I guess he finally got around to doing that. I was surprised with Wilder's performance tonight. I'm going to say that. I've listened to a few people before I came on here. Some people say that he looked great. Some people say that he looked like garbage. So I'm going to give you guys my real take on what I thought he looked like. I thought he did a good job in this fight tonight. I was surprised because Deontay Wilder, you guys know he's known for the right hand. He showed a lot of discipline in this fight tonight. He showed a lot of discipline, and he worked behind the jab most of the fight. He won every round up until the knockout. And when do you ever hear Deontay Wilder winning every round in a boxing match? You never hear that. And he won every round. He dropped Herndon in the second round with a check hook. He dropped him again in the sixth round. I think it was a right hand, and the fight was stopped in the seventh round with a right hand. Some people think it was prematurely stopped. I think he would have eventually stopped him even if the referee didn't stop the fight. But he fought a very smart, calculated fight. And it kind of reminded me of the Devin Haney fight, his first fight with George Kambosos Jr., where he basically won the fight with a jab. He was disciplined in the fight. Now, is he ready for the elite guys after this fight? No, I don't think so. I think he would have a lot more work to do. He does have a new trainer, so he needs time to get acclimated to his new trainer. I would say he probably needs maybe 1 to 2 more tune-up fights before he gets back in the ring with the elite. I hear a lot of people saying Wilder's washed, Wilder's a bum. But when you do have 2 back-to-back losses like that, you know, and you still have something in the tank and you still love the sport and you still want to fight, I think it's wise to do a tune-up. I think this was wise for him to get, you know, a win like this under his belt. And I'm glad he didn't just knock the guy out because, quite frankly, Wilder needed the rounds. You know, he needed the rounds. He looked bigger in this fight than he did in the last fight. I didn't see him gas out. I would say the only complaint I had in the fight was, you know, he did set up his right hand behind the jab, but I think he did a lot of head hunting in the fight. I think he should have done more body work in the fight. I think if he did that, he probably would have got this guy out quicker. But he was doing a lot of head hunting and not enough body work. But he did, you know, use the left hook a lot. So I am, you know, happy that he did that. I am happy that he established his jab and then kept the jab pumping. But I would say solid performance from Deontay Wilder. He's a polarizing figure, you know. Either people love him or they hate him. They're just, you know, people are just not going to be real about it. We've never known Deontay Wilder to be a quote-unquote great boxer, but we always known he's had that right hand, that great equalizer. But tonight, I thought he fought a very smart fight. He fought like a boxer, and that's all you can ask for, guys. That's all you can ask for. But we'll see what's next. Like I said, I hope he does a few more tune-ups before getting back in the ring with the likes of guys like Zhali Zhang, Daniel Dubois, those type of fighters. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think about his performance tonight. Do you think eventually he'll be able to fight for another title? You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.